What's going on? My name's Clement. Welcome to my channel where I talk about my life lessons and how they can help you out. So today I want to talk about something I was thinking of recently, how I've been playing out my life so far, where I'm working harder towards becoming the best version of myself. And what I'm starting to understand is for me to become the best version of myself, it's not a I think about it and I'm gonna start doing it from today on. It's not something that you're gonna constantly keep remembering. It's not a I just remember to keep being the best version of myself. No. It doesn't happen overnight. And that's what I'm really starting to understand now is I have to everything has to be structured and planned. I have to start understanding what I'm doing. So I have to start planning out more. So I guess the importance of planning in my daily life is what I'm starting to understand is I have to know how much time is being dedicated towards what. So I guess the more you start moving towards your goals, the more time is going to have to matter. Meaning how much time you're allocating to this versus this, your hobby versus what's actually moving you towards your purpose. And I'm starting to really appreciate a lot more of my free time and what I can possibly try to do with my free time. Prior to this, I mean, I didn't really think of time that way. I just knew, okay, I want to be good. I want to be good someday. So I have to just work hard, work overtime, try to see where I can create something that could start creating more money. I just kind of left everything up in the air. And it, until recently, it never really clicked that wait, none of this actually just happens. This has to be planned out and structured. And some people that are watching this might be like, "Wow, you're an idiot." That should be a thing that you just know. But no, not really. I don't know why, but for a long time, just kind of chasing chasing relationships or chasing what you think society wants you to do, which is, hey, find someone, get married, have a kid, buy a house, get a car, and that's it. Don't get me wrong, that there's nothing wrong with someone who wants to do that, but as a guy, why not become the best possible version of yourself first and then do that? Meaning, why not create all of your wealth now, be able to retire early, give up structure your life so that you know that hey, for 10 years if I work hard, the rest of my life is going to be what I want it to be. For 10 years, from 10 to 20, those years, think about that. From 10 to 20, from 20 to 30, from 30 to 40. It's not really that big. It's not nothing that important happens in that amount of time. So why not decide, make that amount of time as important as it can be. So for the rest of your life, nothing can happen. Oh, that's a good way of thinking about it. But work really just structure. It all comes down to structure. You need to understand how to create a schedule for yourself. You need to understand how to plan your day out, plan out what you want to do, sometimes a week in advance, sometimes depending on how crazy you want to get. So far, I've only done a week in advance. I'm still new to this. Forgive me. But again, this is lessons I've learned, so lessons I'm still learning and still growing. And I guess this is going to be a fun journey for all of us to watch.